Before we go into prayer requests, praise reports, Anita said a couple of things. One, she talked about nurses. But she talked about who has God put in your path that you need to provide assistance to. You all know the story of our pastor and his accident. That's been a little over 3 years ago. So those of you who've heard me talk about the accident, how it happened, that there was a nurse that I was on the phone with.
Wow.
It's okay.
It's all right.
When I got the call, no, I need a handkerchief for this one. I got my handkerchief. When I called Mount Carmel East and said, do you have a Cornell Lewis? And they said, yes, we'll transfer you to ICU. This nurse picks up the phone. And she starts giving me all this information after I verified who I was. She stayed on the phone with me from the time I left my house till I walked into the doors of Mount Carmel. When I got to his room, she looked at me and she said, are you Shelly? I said, are you Sherry? And she hugged me. And of course I'm upset. I'm talking to her and she says, she's looking at the monitor and she says, he can hear you. I need you to go talk to him. So I'm standing over him, lifeless, on a ventilator. And I'm saying, you know, I love you. She was a part of the trauma team. And every week, or every day, the trauma team would round. And she would stay behind and she would explain things to me in a way that I could understand it. So fast forward a few days later, he codes 3 times.
3 times.
So we get to the hospital after the first code. When the second one starts, she comes in the family consultation room and says, what measures do you want me to take? All of them. All of them. Third code happens. And the chaplain assures me they're working on him. And when she came back, she had tears in her eyes. And she grabbed my hand. And she said, he has a pulse. And he's stable. And I know I just witnessed a miracle. Amen. Amen. Fast forward. Pastor was in the hospital for 4 months. In January, his accident was August. In January, I took him back to Mount Carmel so that he could meet some of the nurses that saved his life. And she wasn't there that day. But she's here today. We would take selfies in the hospital. There. Then fast forward to July of 23. Several months later, I'm supposed to have lunch with Sherry. And as I'm on my way, I text her, I'm on my way, we're going to meet for lunch. I get a call that my daughter had been in an accident with her dad. And they were going to Grant Hospital. So I text Sherry and I said, change of plans, my daughter's been in an accident, I gotta go to Grant. She responds, I'll see you at Grant. Sherry lives in Cincinnati. And I know, my husband's a firefighter for years and he would talk about how people would come back to the firehouse and want to thank people and how they're like, okay, this is just what I do. And I really didn't want to be that person, but I promise you, I am forever grateful.
I met a brother out there, and he said, I'm with Sherry. And I was like, I don't know Sherry. Well, my wife obviously does. She's cool, but she knows. I didn't know Sherry, but
and when I knew she was coming, and she texted me last night, and she said, can I hug him?
Wow.
I
Who will you walk alongside? I wasn't at the hospital the first day, but I was there the second day when you called.
Yes.
Thank you for
Yes.
walking alongside.
Yes. That's right.
You see what I'm talking about? Walking alongside of someone. It started up to believe in 3 years.
3 years. Yeah. 3 years.
But she walked alongside of somebody.
Yes. Yes.
And I asked us, who are we willing to walk alongside of that can restore life?
Whoa.
That's what took place.
Yes. Yes.
Because when I saw Pastor, he was on the ventilator.
Yes.
But thank God, he's no longer on the ventilator. He's been
I've been past the gym. Just watching. Just, hey, that looks like something I might be able to do. Turn it around.
I will never be able to thank you enough.
Never.
Because you weren't just a nurse, you became a friend.
Yes.
And you cared for all of us, not just my husband, but for all of us.
Yes.
And I love you.
Wow.
I told you that first night that we met that, don't let all these naysayers get to your head. And don't let what you see in front of you stop your hope. And it was actually also one of your daughters that after your second code, she yelled at you. And she literally said, Daddy, don't you leave. Don't you give up. You keep teaching us not to give up. Don't give up. You can't go there yet. You're not allowed to. You better come back here because we still need you. We can't do this without you. And we all cried. And then your third code happened. And I went out again because I really wanted to make sure that that's what they wanted. And they said, no, he's going to fight. You do your part. You get in there and you do your part. You make him do his part. And you did. And I was going through some things at that time that after that code, when I came out that third time, and I told you, I just witnessed miracle. You shouldn't be here. But you are. The only person that brought you back is God. And your willingness to listen to him and come back.
Amen.
So you all brought me through some things too at that time. You didn't know it, but you knew it because we cried together. You didn't know it. You restored my faith.
God is a restorer.
God at that time said, not yet. And we didn't know. Every day those doctors and nurses were like, we just don't know. We just don't know. And it was 3 months before he would ever even take one step. And so now he says, my walk isn't pretty, but it's precious. So if you are wondering, can God? He can. Praise request, praise